Welcome to Dueling Coasters, Wednesday 14th of the 8th, 14th of August. Time to play single player. As normal, I'm just going to be playing the 5 cards out in front rather than in hand. Just makes it a little bit easier to show and demonstrate and somewhat move around the place if need be. For single player, we're playing both tracks, both green and blue roller coasters. We're going to be extending one tile at a time out into this space over here. In single player we have 12 tiles in all to draw, and the first 5 tiles that we've got, I'm looking for things like this, like a vertical drop. Like a vertical drop like that. But because it's got a loop heading this way, it'd be better to be sitting over here so I can actually come over and interact with it somehow this way. So that would be better there. What else have I got then? This isn't too bad, but once again it's heading the wrong real direction. This might be interesting too. This will actually speed us up. So it's designed to be taken at speed 3 and get us 4 excitement for rushing down that. But in fact, coming in at speed 3 will also start generating paths. So coming in at speed 2, slightly lower than max, is pretty good. And so that would actually speed us up by 2 as well. So we're starting off at speed 2 here, exiting at speed 4, going to something interesting, turning around and coming back out. So that's not too bad. That's probably our best option so far. So let's try that one first. So connect this up. So we're starting off at speed 2 as we're exiting the station here. And so we're coming up to a target of 3. We're 1 off target, so we get 1 off the maximum of excitement of 4. So we get 3 excitement. Choosing to do that track. Whoosh, rushing out there. So this is a steep banking turn, and we're going to increase our speed by 2. Going up to speed 4. And draw a card. Okay, this still looks like a pretty good option. So I'm going to try that. So blue, starting at speed 2, is right on target for this vertical drop. And so we get the maximum 5 excitement. Unfortunately, we get 1 bath. So one happy reviewer is now a little bit cautious and hanging on. And we're going to increase our speed by 3 up to speed 5. So rocket down that vertical drop and draw. Okay, so we're looking for something. We're going speed 4, which is a little bit too fast for this. So ideally a card that will actually allow us to come straight through and straight back, and possibly a slight uphill or something to slow us down by 1, because we're just going speed 4 and we're looking for something that's designed for speed 3. What have we got? Brakes would actually slow us down, but once we've come back out, we're heading back over here into these queue areas, so that's not that great. I could do something like this. So basically slow down 1, trundle through here and around and then back out. So it does mean I'm interacting with this space here. That's not too bad so far. That's probably our best effort so far. Yeah, a lot of the rest of these I could do something like this as well. Just do a loop immediately, exit out, and then expect something else to come back here and use this. It's not quite lined up right though, because this is designed to come in at speed 3, which will increase us up to speed 4 anyway, and we're wanting to take this at speed 3. So it'd be much better if it was something like this, coming in at speed 4, up to speed 3, turn around, and back out. So that was just not quite lining up. So I think this is probably the best. It's a bit unfortunate that we've lost this little U-turn. U-turns are actually quite valuable. But I think this is going to be the right play for where we are. Oh, 3-2. It really isn't designed to be coming in at speed 4. Ugh. What we could do is just, yeah, if we go over a corkscrew, we're hitting it right on target. It's going to be a little bit barfy, and we're going to be a bit too fast to come around here, but this straight is going to cool everyone down and remove the 2 barfs that we've just induced, and it'll give us a nice U-turn to be able to utilise later on. So I think this is the play. Okay, coming in at speed 4, so we're right on target at speed 4, and so we get the maximum of 4 excitement. 2, 4. And as mentioned, we're coming in at speed 4, so that's right on barf, and so one of our happy guys is now hanging on. Process the next track straight away. So coming in at speed 4 into a 3-2, so target speed of 3, so we're 1 off target, which means we get 1 off the maximum of 2, which is just 1. So increase by 1, no slowdowns, so we rocket around there, and then we go through a boring straight, but we get -2. That's that one, and the one that I incurred from that one as well. So we're back to 3 happy reviewers. Now straight into this one, 4-2, I'm coming in at speed 4, so I get 2 excitement for that. Yeah, fairly happy with that as a general play. And draw. Okay, now we're going at speed 5. Generally looking to slow down. This isn't too bad. Something like this. Slow down. It is designed that you would actually do like a cloverleaf shape, so as an exit all 3 corners. What we can do though is somewhat salvage this, head off this way with an intent to come through here, loop, and then come back home this way. So we don't have to use this one and then boost back up. But if we are speed 5, we could slow down by, actually, do we have something like a U-turn? We could have something like that, slow down enough to be able to do this, but we're pretty much just ignoring all of this other stuff on the tile. So it's probably not the best. Speed 5 is a little bit too fast to actually take a half corkscrew up. Speed 5, speed 5. Definitely don't want to speed up. Yeah. I think that's probably our best play. And maybe we draw something interesting. Otherwise we've got a few options to be able to put in U-turns, small U-turns, but they're not great. Okay, let's try it. So we're slowing down, so it's designed to be, we can choose what speed we're going to slow down by. So we're going speed 5 at the moment. Probably do need to slow down to speed 2, and then we can take this and then potentially speed back up. Although even if we slow down by 2, which will drop us off at speed 3, maybe that's an opportunity of just a normal loop, something like this one, a normal loop, suck up the additional points loss for this one. Actually that would be barf end loop. These tight turns are actually pretty vicious. No, let's drop it by 3 and see what happens. Okay, so we're 1 off target because we're choosing to drop speed by 3. So we get 1 off the maximum, which is 1. A change of 4 would start inducing barf. We're only changing by 3, and we drop our speed by what we've chosen, which which is 2. Okay, and draw. Alright, that's a bit of a shame. That would have been a really, really nice one for where we were. Okay, it's not too bad where we are. We're going speed 4 at the moment. We can still sneak over a corkscrew. The bath we get for that one we can actually reduce on the way back home, so that's not too bad, and that helps us set up for a return journey. Let me start thinking about this. How many we got left? We've only got 3 tiles left. I'd ideally like to turn this way, even though this one actually has interactions coming this way. If we turn, there's a way that whatever tile is here that we can actually interact with. So let's see if we can actually plan out something that would work really well. No, that's not very good. No, not really, because even if I had to turn and come through, this would only be useful if I was actually turning around, and then this track would actually come through here, slow down. We had some type of interaction, a bit like this here. I'll just put these offsets to note that these aren't placed yet. I'll turn around, come back, and then finish off, and so, which I probably do have enough at the moment. Turn 2, and then into something like that. So it currently is possible. We are leaving ourselves open on this side now. What would that look like? Come out here, route and back, and that's it, done. I'm missing out on this entire section here. Problem with this is that these is actually quite valuable, all of these U-turns. I'd really like to use these U-turns. But the U-turns into this section doesn't quite work well. This is actually okay. So that would be coming around here, boosting enough to be able to take this at a nice speed. Come around here and then finish off. It would open up this to be able to come in at speed 4, which we already have. Slow down to speed 3, take this nicely, come back up to speed 4, and then exit back out. It could be just something like that. Could also be something like that. But we're passing through, we're not actually utilising this one at the moment. It's looking pretty good. It's really unfortunate that we'd be utilising, that we're missing out on the U-turn though. And we're running out of time to be able to get in a crossover. Part of the fun of this is actually seeing all the different types of combos and seeing how to play it. Alright. I'm kinda liking what I see here. Apart from this, not being able to utilise it that much. Actually, I think this part is where I can get rid of. If I've slowed down, actually head over. Yeah, see I could, oh, that's, if I did something like that, I'm certainly heading that way, but I'm losing a lot of this valuable parts of the card as well. Okay, let's try to simplify it a bit. This one doesn't really help because we're actually opening up. We need all of this space, or we need all of this space, or we need to actually, and that doesn't help with the U-turn here. It would really need to be that way around. And that way around's not super bad. It does mean that if we do boost up here and come through, speed 3 into 5. No, 5 is just way too fast for this. That's really not going to work. Okay, this is the one that I'd really like to use the most of. So if it was here, can we get around and use that part of it? Even if we did from that side, yeah, we're just not getting around to that other side yet. Unfortunately, that's going to loop us back over to this side. There's lots of points on offer for this crossover if I can get both sides working on it. And the same thing with this one. This one's got great amount of interactivity available on it. And a lot of points available too. We've got 4, 8, 10, 12 potential points just for that one card. Okay, don't particularly like that because this U-turn is going to be the best option. So let's eliminate that one. The best thing about this is that it's very, very likely I'll be able to get the points for this on the way back, and we're setting up this one. Either I go either left or right. I'm very likely to need the speed in here in this complex, and then slowing down is fine to be able to do anything like something like this. Like this, I have a number of options. Okay, have we got a suitable tile already for this middle part? Actually, surprisingly not. If we did turn around here at 2, go to 4, 4 down to 3, over that nicely, 3 down to 2, 2 up to 4, 4 would be fine for something like that. Here we're coming over at speed 4. slowing down. Something like that. We have three tiles left to be able to find 2 extra pieces. Yeah, actually that looks doable. Alright, let's try this in. So we're coming in at speed 4 over the corkscrew. So going in at speed 4 is right on target, so we'll get 4 excitement. And unfortunately above. So 1 reviewer is now hanging on. And we're done. We draw. What do we get? Okay. Now this is going to be much better for somewhere like here. Except that's speeding us up. So we want it to be maybe that way around. Yeah, it's still quite useful there. What would this do? Turn us around, back, and out to our own. Speed 4 into that, slow it down to speed 3, which could still do something like that. Oh, actually 3, we could even potentially, no, not quite. Yeah, that one didn't really help us much. That is probably the best way to use that. Don't get as much from this one, but we don't lose a bath on this one. We get some sneaky points on the way back through. So we've got an extra 2 excitement for placing this one here. Better than nothing. But we absolutely need a card for blue right now, which we don't have. We have slowed down enough to be able to do a turn. Oh, I like that. So this will slow us down to 1. Take this corner nice and neatly, and then exit back out. So that gets. So we really only need to draw 1 more U-turn in 2 tiles, and we could even potentially pinch this one. No, not that one. I need a. Ugh, I really need that one in there. This is looking good though. Okay, snap this in. Coming in at speed 2. Into a 3-2, 1 off target, so 1 off the maximum. No bath, drop our speed by 1. Okay, and draw. Ah, okay, so this isn't the greatest at all, but we can just extend our time. We can speed up a little bit if we know that we're going to do something. Yeah, if we speed up, we've then got an option to do this. So that looks pretty good. We really just need 1 more U-turn. Actually, no, and we need another U-turn there. So we are in trouble a bit here because we can't actually, we've got one tile left to draw. We have 1, 2, 3 U-turns. But we actually do have U-turns available to us. So what if... No. That one's already placed. Okay. What about if we had this come around at speed 1? Have we got anything that speeds us up a heap? Comes through. It speeds us up a heap, but actually then exits out, and we lose out on all of those. That one speeds us up, it ends us up over here. We can't quite get back to here, or can we? We still need 1, 2, 3, and we have 1, 2 cards. Although, yep, still only 2 cards. So part of the issue is that we're trying to use one of these U-turns in here. If we just ignored this and we place something like that there, what do we have then? We're losing out on so much interactivity. I really am just set up for one of these two. Maybe it's this one. Maybe we ignore it. That one finishes it off. We miss out on all of that stuff. Alright, and we just lose out on that turn left and turn right combo, which has a boatload of points on it. Miss out on this U-turn. I think it's just the safest bet. We're almost guaranteed of getting both of them home, doing it this way rather than 1, so it's worth 5 points. But we're potentially losing 5 points. Are we losing 5 points? We don't. Yeah, really get really low points on this one too. A lot of cards out of sync. Alright. Probably best effort at the moment. 3, 4 in that one. 5. What does this actually look like? Speed 1, 2, a little bit fast. 1, 2, 2, 2, 4, 3, 3, 3, 5. Ugh, it's just not nice. To ignore the booster completely, trundle home. Then how did we have this one? Oh, I had that one up there. No, that's a loop. Yeah, problem is that if we try to play it here, we lose 2 U-turns. If we play it there, we're still waiting on one more. What do we have though? Speed 4 into 3, 3 into 1, 1 into 2. Can't quite do it. Can't go over that hammerhead. It's going to fail speed of 2 on it. So that's not going to work either anyway. Well, I really did like this combo. I like the look of it at least. So we really just need to hope for use that. No, that can't be. How about we abandon this side? If we just try to actually make this connect from here through. So very much like using this right here. If we're coming in at speed 1. Damn, that to be around the other way. Ooh. What have we got here? Speed 2. No, that exits out. Oh. Once again, exits out. I need that to turn something like that. So we're ignoring this part of the track. So if we're turning here, what have we got as a complex? Does this actually work? Speed 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. No, I need to be going faster. I can go faster by doing that. 2 to 3 to finish. Back here, I still need 2 U-turns with 1 card, so it can't be done. Definitely feels like there's a very good combo in here somehow. What about that's certainly the best opportunity there. Gives us the right speeds. Can we actually turn this one into something like that? Turn around and out, around and out. So that's that one done. We've lost a return. Still have 1. 1, 2, 3. Still have 3 U-turns opened up. Okay. The only one that was actually useful then was this one. What was it? It was that one. Something like this. No, that's right. No, it was something like this. And then the straight through. Then back. Then we're doing one of these here. Doing one of these here, one of these here. It's currently working. That gets home. This one comes through and gets home. Yep, okay. Speed 4 into a 3-2 is 1 off target. Oh, which only gives me 1 excitement. No buff. 5-1 coming in at speed 4. No excitement, 1 cooler. So he's a bit happier. No excitement, 2 coolers, which I've got nothing. Makes it all the way home. Now I need to brake. Oh, sorry, and this drops my speed by 3 to speed 1, and brakes at the final. They're forced to change your speed down to 0, so we're coming in at speed 1, so it changes our speed by 1, which would just give us 1 excitement. And we're home, which gives us 5 points. 2, 4, 5. And we got 6 happy people. 2, 4, 6, 27 points. Okay, now all the rest of the tiles are now available. And we get to draw our last one. Oh, I do not need a T-junction where I am now. That said, if I'm doing this, can't really change up much. I'm going so slow at the moment. I need to speed up. That's really the only option when we're going so fast here. I think this is just a toss card. Speeding up too much, slowing down to 1, that might mean that this can fit. But it doesn't actually slow us down by 2, which means this would have to only be speed 4, so this has to be speed 2. I need to take this faster than speed 2, so this has to be speed 3. Yeah, it'll be a bit messy. It'll be a lot messy. At least we get all the cards used. Yep, alright, let's do it. Okay, speed 1 into a 4-1, way off target. And we get a cooler though. And increase our speed by 1. Into 1-2 coming in at speed 2, gives us 1 excitement point, being 1 off target. And 1 buff. 4-2 at speed 2 gives us 0, slows us down by 1. Speed 1 into a 1-2 gives us 2 excitement. Speed 1 into a 4-2 gives us nothing. And we'll trundle out of that complex. 4-2 at speed 1 gives us nothing, increases our speed by 1. Speed 2 into a 2-2 gives us 2 excitement. Speed 2 into a 3-3 gives us 2 excitement. And increases our speed by 1. Speed 3 into a 3-2 gives us 2 excitement. Whoosh. Back up the helix, going right on target speed, gives us 2 excitement. Okay, and slows us down by 1. So we're now at speed 2. What do we choose our speed to be? If we go to 4, so increase by 2, that would drop us to 3. A little bit fast here, a bit fast here, but right on target here, right on target here. Right on target, right on target. We get 1 buff back. And we can't slow down any more than that. This one has to be taken at speed 3 at the minimum. Okay, so speeding up by 2 it is. So a change of 2 gives us 2 excitement. and we increase our speed to 4. Coming in at 4 into a 3-2 gives us 1 excitement, and no bath slows us down by 1. Into a hammerhead at a 4-4, coming in at speed 3 gives us 3 excitement, no bath. Speed 3 into a 2-2 is a little bit too fast. So we get 1 excitement, and bath starts at 3 as well. So take another bath. This is going to be a little bit bathy, I think. Speed 3 into a 3-3 gives us 3 excitement, and increases our speed by 2. Speed 5 into a 4-4 gives us we're 1 over target, so that gives us 1 less. We're 1 off target, so we get 3 for that, but we also get 2 bath boys. Yeah, we're getting a bit close to Buffy. Speed 5 into a steep vertical steep up. 5-2 gives us 2 excitement. Slows us down by 2. So speed 3 into a 3-3 is right on target. Gives us another 3 points. And speeds us up by 1. 4-2, we're coming in at speed 4, so we get another 2 excitement. 1 cooldown, so I'll flip this guy back, drop our speed by 3 to 1, and we get home. So we have to break down to 0, so that'll be a change of 1, which will give us 1 excitement, but gets us home, so we get 2, 4, 5 excitement for getting home, and we get 3 review points. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so overall, took a long while to get there. We went really slow through here, through this entire complex, but we actually got some. We got some points from this one being here. We got 4 points from this card being here. Where if we left it over here, we would have got barely 1 point. So we've increased our score by 3, and also 1 here. So there'd be an increase of 4. But I had to increase, so that would have stayed the same, and I wouldn't have been able to use this part here. Yeah. Happy that all the tiles were used anyway. And I think this is going to be an okay score. 27 and 47. Was that 60, 74, 74? That was a long epic one. What score did you guys get?